My name is Melsana. The legend of Sangkuriang. Long ago, in the land of West Java, there lived a royal princess named Dayang Sumi. She lived in a simple hermitage with her only son Sangkuriang and a loyal dog named Tumang. Since childhood, Sangkuriang had grown into a strong boy who loved hunting in the forest. Wherever he went, Tumang always followed with him faithfully. However, Sangkuriang never knew that Tumang was not an ordinary dog. Tumang was a divine incarnation and in fact, Sangkuriang's biological father, who had been cursed by the gods. One day, Sangkuriang went hunting as usual. He hoped to bring home prey for his mother. Tumang, we must catch a deer today, Sangkuriang said enthusiastically. But when the prey appeared, Tumang suddenly stopped and refused to catch it. Sangkuriang shouted several times, yet Tumang remained still. Enraged, Sangkuriang yelled, "If you want to obey me, then leave!" With a wounded heart, Tumang disappeared into the forest. Sangkuriang returned home empty-handed and told his mother what had happened. Hearing the story, Dayang Sumbi was shocked and furious. "Why did you drive them away?" she cried. Without realizing it, she struck Sangkuriang's head with a rice spoon. The blow injured not only his head, but also his heart. With a tears in his eyes, Sangkuriang said softly, "You never understand me, mother." Disappointed and hurt, Sangkuriang left home, wandered far away. After he left, Dayang Sumbi was filled with deep regret. Every night, she cried and prayed to the gods, "Please forgive me and protect my son wherever he may be." She began. Years passed. Because of her his saint's prayers, the god granted her blessing. Dayang Sumbi was given eternal youth and everlasting beauty, even as time continued to pass. Meanwhile, Sangkuriang grew into a handsome and powerful young man. After many years of wandering, he decided to return to his homeland. However, the land had changed. There he met a beautiful woman who instantly captured his heart. May I know your name, my lady?" Sangkuriang asked politely. "My name is Dayang Sumbi," she replied gently. Neither of them realized that fate was playing a cruel trick. Love began to grow between them. One morning, before going hunting, Sangkuriang asked for her help. "Would you please fix my headband?" As Dayang Sumbi touched his head, she noticed an old scar. Her body trembled as memories from the past returned. "Oh God, you are my son!" she whispered in horror. Heartbroken, Dayang Sumbi tried to prevent the marriage. She set two impossible conditions. "If you wish to marry me, you must dam at the Citarum River and build a large boat before dawn," she said. Confident in his strength, Sangkuriang agreed. He summoned some supernatural beings to help him. In a single night, the dam and the boat were nearly finished. Watching in fear, Dayang Sumbi spread a red silk cloth in the eastern sky, making it appear as though dawn had already arrived. Seeing the red light on the horizon, Sangkuriang was shocked. "Impossible! Dawn is come!" Realizing he had failed, his anger exploded. He destroyed the dam, causing a massive flood that swept across the land. In his rage, he kicked the enormous boat with great force. The boat flew through the air, overturned, and eventually turned into a mountain. The mountain still stands today in the north of Bandung City, known as the Mount Tangkuban Parahu. Since then, the legend of Sangkuriang has been passed down from generation to generation as a reminder of faith, regret, and the consequence of controlled anger.